Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, the high performance mentor, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show raises the bar for all the motorsport enthusiasts. Holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. Yo, you can lie to everyone else. You could be a pretty good fucking liar. You can have everyone thinking that what you're saying is true, that what you're doing is what you're saying, and that you're talking the talk and walking the walk. But the person that you cannot lie to, the person that you cannot run, the person that knows that you're full of fucking shit is yourself, my brother. You see, the truth always shows up in the mirror. The question is, are you willing to look yourself dead in the eye, in that mirror, and really question yourself? Really question what you're doing. Really question what you're saying. Really seeing, are you following through with how you're saying that you're following through? You see, it takes me back, it reminds me back, a little bit ago, a while ago, some time ago actually, when I used to tell myself, oh, I'm done on top of things. Oh, like, yeah, I'm killing the game. Oh, I thought I was doing well. I thought that I was on top of my game. I thought that I was fit. I thought that my marriage was solid. I thought that my career was booming. I thought that the areas that were important to me were thriving. Like I truly, genuinely thought. And then the wild part is that it took me analyzing, right? It took me looking at myself in the mirror. It took me actually questioning myself and challenging what I was saying, looking at myself dead in the mirror, knowing deep down inside that I wasn't really doing the fucking reps. That, man, I was fucking ignoring my wife's needs. That I was cutting corners at work. That I was talking all this bullshit. You see, outside, if you looked at things by the outside, you looked like I was solid. Like it looked like, man, I was on fire. It looked like I was taking care of business. And yes, I might have been taking care of business more than the average person, right? But my level of standard, the bar that I hold myself to, it's way higher than that. You see, I knew deep down inside that I was faking it. I knew deep down inside that I had way more in me. I knew deep down inside that I wasn't giving it all I had. I knew deep down inside that I kept cutting fucking corners. And eventually, what ended up happening is that shit ended up spilling into all areas of my life. Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And if you can't hold your own word to yourself, the only person that knows what's going on and what you say and how you do and how you walk, then that's the most important person you're lying to. That's the most important person that you cannot lie to. That's the most important person that matters. Because if you know that you cannot hold the word that you say to yourself, then your word doesn't mean shit. You see, the silent damage of self-deception is true, my brother. And it happens to the fucking best of us. You see, every time that we cut a corner, every time that we cut it short, every time that we don't give it our all, every time that we play fucking small, right? Our subconscious, our mind, literally it happens without even us knowing. That's why it's called our subconscious. It's taking notes. It's rewriting your program. It's reanalyzing, right? And it's like, oh man, this is how this guy usually acts, you know? So what's gonna happen is that little by little, that's how you're gonna start identifying yourself. Your subconscious, you're gonna start connecting the dots of how you play small, how you don't give it your all, how you always cut corners, how you always fall short, right? Think about it. It's like if you're on a diet, right? This is something that I've struggled with through my my fitness career is the diet portion, right? Like can't seem to be 100% solid with my diet, right? And so like what ends up happening, I do really good throughout the whole entire day. And then at night, right before I go to sleep, I fucking attack small pieces of chocolate, little things here and there, things that are kind of like junk food, right? That are technically breaking the fucking diet. And so even though I might fool those people that are looking in, the people that are looking in from outside, because I stay so active, I can sometimes get away with that. I'm doing strength training, I'm doing triathlon training, I'm a very busy man, I'm a very active man. I stay fucking on the move, right? And so I burn a lot of calories typically, right? And so I could get away with it. But the person that I'm not fooling is myself. You see, my body tells the truth. And why I can't seem to get the lower part of my abs working is because I can't fucking get the diet working, right? And so it goes to show you that how you do one thing is how you do everything. Because if you can't go all in with the things that you say you do, then how do you know that you're going to hold your word? You see, that erosion of trust that happens with yourself when you don't hold your word, right? Like that literally bleeds into how you show up as a husband. It bleeds into how you show up as a father if you have kids. It bleeds into how you show up as a leader. It bleeds into show up like how you're showing up for others as a friend, as an individual, as a human being. Like, and is that the way that you want to live? Is that the way that you want to have as the baseline of how you operate, of how your standard, of how your basic operating procedure rolls in your mind, of someone that you're cutting corners, of someone that doesn't go all in, of someone that doesn't say what he's actually gonna do, right? That actually doesn't do what he says he's gonna do, right? Doesn't follow through. Don't be that fucking guy. I've gone through that shit. And what happens is that shit bleeds into all areas of your life. And that's why I'm so solid right now on fucking holding true to my word. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm fucking gonna do it because my subconscious is literally being programmed by me following through with the things that I say I'm gonna fucking do. You see, it's like talking the talk versus walking the walk. Like, you could put a little Motorhead analogy to this, right? Like you see a car with a whole mess of decals, right? And like a big spoiler, and it's lowered and it's playing the look, right? And you're like, you might look at that car and you may be like, oh, that car, it presents itself as probably being a little fast, right? But then you open the hood and the shit is stock as fuck. The engine is stock. Doesn't even have an intake. Doesn't even have an exhaust. Doesn't even have a tune, right? And then you can fool everyone by the outside, but the second that shit pulls up to the starting line and then goes to line up with someone else, you're gonna know that he's full of shit, right? Because by the outside, it might look like he's playing the part, but when it comes really down to playing the role, he can't back up the walk, right? He can't back up the talk, actually, I should say, right? It's like think about it like this, like a guy who's bragging about his business hustle, right? Or that his side projects are flourishing, or that how he makes money on the side, or that he keeps getting raises. Like, the guy who keeps talking massive shit about what he's doing in his career, but then is dodging like the hard calls. It's dodging like the grind. It's not showing up early. It's not staying late, right? Like eventually, like that man is gonna be exposed, right? The reality exposes the gap. And no matter how much shit he can talk about, how much he's crushing it, when the numbers come around and when the paychecks really come time to come up, you're gonna know that he's full of shit. You're gonna know that he's not backing up the walk. You're gonna know he's just talking the talk and not walking the walk because he's not showing up financially. You see, true men of integrity, they don't have to announce like everything that they're doing, right? And actually, more so now in this little season that I'm in, I've been literally on just grind mode, putting my head down, making sure things are working, readjusting my schedule. Literally, I've kind of been I've been off social media, especially on my stories. I was like every day on my stories. I was every day posting something, like, and I literally have held back because in this season that I'm in right now, I'm in the season of walking the walk, right? I'm readjusting to a new schedule. I'm restructuring things in my routine. I'm waking up earlier than I have ever in my life. Literally. Like, I never imagined that I'd be waking up at 3:30, and yet tomorrow we're gonna wake up again at 3:30. We're gonna make it fucking happen, right? Like, that man right there, that doesn't just announce, but that he shows up consistently, that he does what he says he's gonna do, especially when no one is fucking looking. Like for me, it doesn't make no sense to post, oh, I'm hitting the gym, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm hitting my meditation, oh, I'm hitting my prayer, right? Like, if I can't do it consistently, right? And so right now, in the season that I'm in, I'm switching things up, and I've readjusted, and I think I got things nailed down to the perfect schedule that I'm gonna really hammer down. And once I really feel like this is going on the way that it's going, then I'll start talking the talk, I guess, if you wanna put it into quotation marks. I'll start showing up again. I'll start showing people what's working, right? And then when they're like, oh, where you been? I'm like, yo, I've been working all along. I've just been readjusting. I've been seeing what's working. I've been seeing what hasn't been working. I've been switching things around. And because of that, I've been solidly focused on getting ahead. You see, the power of showing up when you don't fucking feel like it. It's so important. And that's why I've kind of just held back of not posting, because yes, I can post and then like you could see that I show up, but my schedule right now is so sporadic that my workouts haven't been in the morning. My workouts have been in the evening. And sometimes I've woken up so late that I need to get out of the door because I've been being stuck an hour and 45 minutes of traffic one fucking way, right? And so I've really taken me to readjust to this new schedule. And so the power of showing up is important, right? And so where I was really getting back to this is that if I don't feel like I can show up every single day, then there's no point of me really putting things out there for you to think that I'm actually showing up when I'm not. And so that is the reason why I backed out. That is the reason why I'm taking care of business. That is the reason why I'm locking things down into the new routine, so that when you see me back posting, no, it's because I got this shit on lock, right? You see, like those, like I don't feel like it days, like those are the days that make you the most bulletproof. Like showing up for yourself when nobody knows that you're gonna be there or not. Nobody knows if I wake up at fucking 3:30. Nobody knows if I don't pray in the morning, if I don't meditate in the morning, if I don't do my morning routine. Nobody knows if I don't work out, especially if I don't post nothing. But I know. I know. And that is the most important person for me to know. And I take pride in knowing that by the time my wife wakes up, I fucking have hammered my fucking day. I've really gone in on becoming the best man that I could be. I've really focused. And by the time she gets up at 5, I'm literally jumping into the shower. I've done my green juice. I've journaled. I fucking meditated. I've prayed. I've done my workout. Like literally, that's a fucking shitload of things that I need to do, so that straight up 5 a.m., jump into the shower, get ready, get some breakfast, out the door before 6 or at 6 on the dot. And that is the new routine. But it's taken me to lock in. It's taken me to really adjust my schedule and do the things that I didn't want to do. Like it's literally taken me. Like, you think that I want to wake up at 3:30? No, man. I wish I could sleep in. I wish I could fucking enjoy more rest, right? Especially now with how my packed my routine is, strength training and triathlon training, and doing a full-time job with the big ass commute and doing this on the weekends and showing up. Like it's a lot going on. And if I'm not consistent with my routine, if I'm not showing up when I don't want to show up, then I would never show up, because the reality is that most of the times I don't want to fucking show up. Like I really didn't. I didn't even want to sit here and record this episode today. I kept pushing this off, But I knew that if I didn't do what I said I was going to do today, then that shit starts eating at me, right? And yeah, it might not be due tomorrow, but then during the week, I'm like just constantly thinking about, man, I fucking didn't do this shit, even though I said I was gonna do it, and now I'm back behind, and now I gotta get caught up again. And so you get stuck in this mental masturbation game of thinking about all the shit that you could have done but you didn't do because you were too bitch to show up. And that's why I work so hard on making sure that I show up, on making sure that when I say I'm gonna do something, I fucking do it. You see, when you push through the hard days, when you stack the fucking wins, when you show up when you don't fucking want to, all that shit starts compounding, starts building yourself up. And before you know it, you're locked in on this warrior mindset because you chose to show up when everyone else wanted to bitch out. So my question to you today is this, my brother. Where in your life are you lying to yourself right now? Like think about it. What area in your life are you lying to yourself right now that you say that, oh, I'm really killing it, or yeah, I really am showing up, or yeah, I'm really giving it my all, when in truth, the reality is you've been half-assing it, right? And then a follow-through question with that, what has you lying to yourself costed you right now? And my challenge to follow through with that question, that two-part question is I want you to pick one area in your life where you've been bullshitting yourself. One area in your life when you've been lying. One area in your life where you could have been playing and going harder than you really are, but you know that you've been playing small. I want you to call yourself out. I want you to recommit to yourself. I want you to follow through. I want you to eliminate the excuses. I want you to recommit to the man that you said you were about to fucking do. Because my brother, if you can't trust your own word, then who can you trust? I say, stay true to yourself. Stay true to your word. Stay true to what you said you're gonna do, because that is the foundation of every other win in your life, my brother. Let's get to work. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground, and I'm calling every wide open warrior who refuses to accept nothing but the best in their life. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding it back and become the badass motherfucker that you were meant to be. This Live Wide Open movement is the mission that God has tasked me with, and helping you level up is exactly what I'm here to do. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. And if today's message it hit home, my brother, then it's time to contribute to the growth of this mission. Send this podcast episode to another man. Send this podcast episode to another motorhead. Send this podcast episode to another gearhead, to another warrior, to another man who's on the same mission as we are, because better life for our family is non-negotiable. And people are counting on you, my brother. It's time to get to fucking work, dog. Let's go.